Hello, welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Glad to have you join us to talk sports. I'm Austin Okonakwan on the show tonight. What's going on with Team Nigeria's preparation for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? And despite the coronavirus scare, officials of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics says the show must go on. We're hoping that there is a quick solution before the Olympics, but the IOC, they're insisting that the Olympics will go on. We'll continue our countdown to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics on the show tonight. We'll also continue our countdown to the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival. Edo State, they said they want to give us a fantastic event. The Touch of Unity touched down in Imo State today. And the state government, they are optimistic. In fact, they said that this year's National Sports Festival will be one of the best that has ever been hosted in the country. We're counting down to the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival. Also on the show tonight, school sports will get our attention as we take a look at the third edition of the World School Games. It took place in Dubai, and Team Nigeria impressed at that one. The Nigerian school finished tops and second at that competition that featured 24 schools from different parts of the world. I'll tell you what went down in that one. Still on the Olympics, Taekwondo will get our attention tonight. On our morning show, Sports This Morning, Elizabeth Ayanacho was on the program. She's optimistic that she can continue her good form in Tokyo. She has qualified for the Taekwondo event, and Technical Director of the Federation, Taekwondo Federation of Nigeria, Chika Chukwumerije, who has been there, done that with the Olympics, is also optimistic that Elizabeth can do well. We'll take a look at what went down in that one, and what does it take to prepare an athlete properly. Not just prepare well for the Olympics. Mary Onyali Omagbemi, she holds some good experience when talking about the Olympics. She's an Olympian in her own right. And I asked her that question. She will give us answers tonight on the show. Also, live games going on in the English FA Cup. It doesn't get bigger than Chelsea and Liverpool. It's a big fixture. I'll be monitoring it. I'll give you updates what's going on in that one. I'll tell you Leicester City will also be busy tomorrow, but live results coming from the FA Cup. I'll be giving you updates on the show tonight. Also, I'll let you know what's going on as regards boxing. Dillian White will fight Povetkin. I think Dillian White is decent. Heavyweight boxing, giving us reasons to talk. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, we're going to see a trilogy. Yes, that clause has been ignited. And Deontay Wilder has accepted that he's going to fight a third fight with Tyson Fury. We'll talk about that one also on the show tonight. What are you talking about? Wherever you are in the world watching us, welcome on board. This is the Fun Factory. It's Sports Tonight on your award-winning, sports-loving Channels Television. Can we play together? What are you talking about? Be part of the program on Twitter. We're Channels_sports, Facebook Channels Sports. You can send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. Come, let us play for the love of the game. Use the hashtag Tokyo Olympics. Despite the scare of the coronavirus, the officials said, look, the show must go on. The Olympics is a 4-year plan. We will try to fight this virus, but we will have the Olympics. That's what they are saying. Let's talk about that one tonight on the program. Let's also talk about sports developments in Nigeria. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Mr. Sunday Dare, he's not looking back as regards infrastructure development. Today, he met with representatives of the Bureau of Public Enterprises, and it is geared towards making sure that they fix this stadium that has been abandoned in Lagos and the one in Abuja. I think that's a good thing to do. We'll take a look at that one and what came out of that meeting today with officials from the BPE of Sports Tonight. Also on the show, I told you we'll take a look at what's going down in live English Premier League games, Chelsea and Liverpool fans. Let's talk Liverpool fans. Look, they know they're going to win the league, but they're hurting because of that defeat to Watford. Jurgen Klopp says he can't really explain what happened. No, that happened so quick. So tonight they take on Chelsea in the FA Cup. What are your expectations, fans of Chelsea and Liverpool? Let's do the show together tonight on the program. Let's talk about that one. And also, Nigeria's chances at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Be part of the show. Twitter, Channels_sports. Facebook, Channels Sports. Send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com. All our stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com. And on YouTube /channelsweb. And if you log on to m.channelstv.com. You can download the Channels TV app for any of those devices and be part of the show because so much is going down in our world of sports. I want to help you keep up with the pace. What are you talking about? Action going down in the English Premier League. Action all over the world because countries are getting set. Some are ready. They've packed and zipped up their bag for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Everyone is just saying, heaven, please take care of this coronavirus so we can have the summer games peacefully. Our organizer said, look, we don't know how to say this, but the show must go on. Be part of the program on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook, channels IFN Sports. Let's begin with school sports development. Over the weekend, we had the World School Games in Dubai. It's the 3rd edition. Let me tell you this information that you can use. For the 2nd edition last year, it was Children International School Lekki, a school from Nigeria, that won that edition. This year, 3rd edition, a school from Nigeria, Grange School Ikeja, they emerged champions. How did they do it? Grange won the athletics and swimming events and finished 2nd in football to be crowned overall champions in the secondary school category. Look at the champions, victorious students of Grange. When they were leaving Dubai for Nigeria, this is when they touched down in Nigeria. They are super excited. We love what we are doing with school sports development. Grange emerged tops. Children International School 2nd, and the school from the United Kingdom, ACB Cobhams, finished 3rd. 24 schools from different parts of the world featured at this competition that has an objective of promoting sports at the grassroots and unity amongst the competitors. The champions are already back in the country and they have been singing their praises and they're super proud of themselves. And of course, they got back to school as champions. They've been chanting. I don't know what they've been chanting. Let's listen to the victorious students from Grange Secondary School right here in Lagos.
Grange, Grange to win the game. Grange, Grange in first place. Grange, Grange, that is our name. Leaders of tomorrow, students in the day. We are here to work, not here to play. Grange, Grange in first place. Grange, G-R-A-N-G-E, Grange.
So yeah, I think they were spelling their school. I said they are the future leaders, and then of course, they're letting you know that they are the champions. Yeah, stand up for the champions. We should try to get some of those kids out to the studio. We love it at the grassroots right here at Channels Television. Do you know that we are already getting set for season 12 of the Channels International Kids Cup? Yes, it's a new year, and so we are already preparing. So watch this space. We'll soon start calling for applications for schools in Lagos State. I cannot wait for season 12 of the Channels International Kids Cup. So the guys from Grange already letting us know that, look, it is what we sow, we'll reap. They give so much attention to sports in the schools, and so they've gone to Dubai to emerge champions of the 3rd edition of the World School Games. I'm super proud of those kids, not just the kids from Grange, but also the kids from Children International School Lekki. They were champions last year, but this time around, Grange said, no. We want to be new champions. And so CIS emerged 2nd at that competition. We'll continue to monitor the progress of these kids as they get back to school. We love the fact that the schools are doing so much for sports development. We've been calling for school sports to be part of the curriculum so that more kids will love what they are doing with sports in school. Let's get on with the show now. Let me tell you what the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development are doing as regards infrastructure development. Today, the Minister, Mr. Sunday Dare, in continuation of the process of rehabilitating the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos, and the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja, he met with representatives of the Bureau of Public Enterprises, BPE, in his office in Abuja. What were they talking about? The minister was being in touch with the BP and other bodies to ensure private funding and commercialization of sports in the country, which he has described as an integral part of his administration, says that they are at the point of documentation after several processes. The minister stated that all was being done in line with global benchmarks and separable standards following the global template, and expressed hopes that the project will be ready in 10 to 16 months. It will be beautiful. Just imagine the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos coming back to life. Awesome it will be. It has been abandoned since 2002. That's the National Stadium. It was opened in 1961. Capacity of 55,000. It has been abandoned since 2000. Look at it. Nigeria and Cameroon played the 2000 AFCON final at the stadium. Weed has taken over the place of spectators. And Mr. Sunday Dare and his team, they said they want to change the story. Look at the dugout. Legends came out of that dugout to play matches at the stadium. We left it. We abandoned it. National heritage. It'll be good to see the National Stadium come back to life. And so, he's been speaking with different sponsors. Today, the ministry met with the Bureau of Public Enterprises. We just hope that words will turn into action. Because, look, if you've ever been to this National Stadium when it was useful, if you see it now, you weep. There's no way. You will get emotional. You will ask questions. But hey, it has been abandoned since 2002. We need to fix the stadium. And Mr. Sunday Dare and his team, they want to do just that. They said that is a long-term process, but that they will start. So they have said 10 to 16 months. Maybe we should keep tabs with the ministry. 10 to 16 months. We should be reminding them every day that you said 10 to 16 months. What's going on? Even if it's the Abuja National Stadium. Okay, what about fixing the playing turf? Want to wish the ministry all the best. It will be good to see the National Stadium get back to its glory days. I mean, it's difficult. I struggle to explain it because I've been to that stadium. I've watched games at that stadium. And just looking at it now, it's just heartbreaking. You start wondering, how did we leave it to get this bad? But Mr. Sunday Dare and his team, I said they can fix it. Remember, the Adopt campaign is not just about adopting an athlete. There's also adopt an infrastructure. And he's been telling us some names that have indicated interest to take care of the National Stadium, Surulere, and the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja. We will keep tabs with the ministry. We will find out what is really going down, because infrastructure development is very crucial. I think it's the bane of every sporting development, every country. Look at how popular. Just say Old Trafford. Persons know that it belongs to Manchester United. Say San Siro. They know it's AC Milan. Stamford Bridge, Chelsea. You can go on and on and on. Stadiums become a significant part of success. The Bernabeu, oh my God, is Real Madrid and all of the success they've gotten. Camp Nou, Barcelona. You can go on and on and on. The National Stadium, Surulere and Abuja needs to get back to life. We'll continue to monitor that one. Let's bring the discussion back home now. I'll talk about the 2020 Edo National Sports Festival. Let's continue the countdown. It's now 20 more days to go. 20 more days to go to the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival. They said that they want to give us a fantastic event. The deputy governor, who is also the chairman of the local organizing committee, says they cannot wait to host. He says, in fact, he says they are in a hurry. They want to show that Edo can put together a world-class event and not just host, but also host to win. We're counting down to that one. 20 more days to go, and the Unity Touch is going around the country. Remember, the Unity Touch symbolizes the objective, the true meaning of the National Sports Festival, the Touch of Unity for the National Sports Festival, tagged Edo 2020, arrived Owerri, the Imo State capital today, and was received by the state governor, Hope Uzodinma. Governor Uzodinma says he's confident that the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival will be an improvement and will be better than previous editions. He wished the Imo contingent at the National Sports Festival. The National Sports Festival is successful outing, and it's a sort of outing. The Touch of Unity's movement across the 36th state of the country are designed to promote unity, peace, and solidarity among Nigerians through participation in sports. Was flagged off at the State House Abuja by President Muhammadu Buhari. Remember, when the minister went to see the president held the Touch of Unity, and he says that he believes that everything that we plan to achieve as a country from this competition will be achieved. And we love it so much that the president endorsed that. It was also at that touch presentation that the president endorsed the Adopt campaign of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and the touch touchdown today in Owerri, the Imo State capital. They are also getting ready. Imo State, they have done their state sports festival. They are ready for the National Sports Festival. And when that touch comes to the state, you know the objective is to promote unity, and that's one thing sports can do. So shout out to Imo State's government for receiving the Touch of Unity. We'll continue to monitor everywhere that this touch goes to as we count down to the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival. It's now 20 more days to go.
Youth development is fresh. Mrs. Jen, gentlemen, the touch is on its way to His Excellency the Governor, State Director of Sports, Mrs. Chizota Aratola, to the Excellency the Deputy Governor, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, the Festival Touch of Unity.
We can also wish the Imo contingent a very successful outing. So on behalf of the government and people of Imo State, we will receive this touch and we will authorize this unity touch to proceed to the via Anambra State. And God bless all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Time to talk about the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. It's now 142 more days to go to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. And we keep asking the questions that how ready is Team Nigeria for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? What is the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development doing to ensure that we'll have games that will be different from previous editions? Different sports have been competing. Some have qualified. We've been giving you updates as regards some of the athletes from Nigeria that have qualified. Elizabeth Ayanajo joined that list when she qualified for Taekwondo. Funke Oshonaike also joined that list when she qualified for table tennis. Olajide Omotayo also qualified for table tennis. The Table Tennis Federation from Africa said that they insist that Aaron Quadri must also be part of the Olympics. Quadri couldn't go through the qualifiers because of a thigh injury, but by virtue of being ranked #1 in Africa and 18th in the world, his ranking is good enough to take him to the Olympics. Who else is confident of qualifying for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? Beach volleyball. Beach volleyball. It will be good to see Nigeria compete in beach volleyball. But then again, we have in mind that the ministry says it's just 11 sports where we can really compete, not just add to the numbers. So the head coach of the Nigeria beach volleyball team, Francis Imudu, says the Olympic ticket for Tokyo 2020 is in the hands of the players And the coaches said our destiny is in our hands. The second phase of the Tokyo Olympics beach volleyball qualifiers will take place in Abuja from the 4th to the 8th of March 2020. Modu confirmed that the level of preparedness by the team is in top gear, adding that some of the best volleyball players are already in closed camping. He's assuring Nigerians that the women's team will not disappoint, judging by their current ranking as number 3 in Africa. I keep saying that this country is too blessed to just be known with just football. We're doing so well. We're number 3 in women's beach volleyball in Africa. And we know that they don't get the sort of attention that some of these other big sports get. So, Coach Imodu right there says, look, our destiny is in our hands. We have what it takes to qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, Elizabeth Leanna Church is not bothered about qualification because she has sealed her place. She's optimistic. She will do well at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. We'll go on this break. When we come back, we will stay with the Olympics. So don't go anywhere. Stay.